Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Ever wonder what a wig wardrobe was? Well, today we're going to talk about that and one example of one. So stay tuned. Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Coco and this is Coco's Hair Solutions. What we're going to talk about today is what a wig wardrobe is. A wig wardrobe would be a collection of wigs that you have created by purchasing different wigs that might have a similar theme. Either they're all in the same color, or maybe they're all in the same length, but maybe in different styles. Or maybe they're just a mixture of everything that you like to wear. My wig wardrobe that I've recently put together for myself consists of about 8 different wigs that are kind of similar, and you'll see how similar they are. But I found them from all different vendors. And so you're going to see one of the possibilities of how you can even switch from one company to another and wear a wig that might look similar. And that comes in handy, especially when your wig is on back order. Now, I don't know about you, but I have experienced a lot of back orders, and they're telling me that it's not going to get any better. So, like, for instance, the wig I have on today is called Waves and Raves by Raquel Welch. It's one of her new Featherlight wigs. I went to order a wig for a customer today and found out that a large portion of all of their wigs, no matter what color, are on back order until October. That's 6 months out. 5 months, 6 months. Anyway, and so what do you do between now and then? Well, you can just sit and wait if you want, or you can go hunting for something else that is similar. So in search for something very similar to what I have on today, mid-length, kind of an unstructured bob, maybe some bangs, maybe not. This medium, kind of a light brown, dark blonde mixture. I have found a bunch of gold mines that you might be really excited to see too, so I thought I would share them with you today. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at them. Besides Waves and Raves by Raquel Welch, what else looks very close to this? Okay, this hairstyle is New Wave by Tressalure. So very similar in styling. Let me do a complete spin. And this is the color 1723 R8. It's one of my favorite colors. It's just got a little kiss of ginger. It's a lace front, mono top, just a great little wig. Very roomy, good stretchy materials that'll make up this wig, and you get great coverage. So here's another hairstyle, mid-length, kind of unstructured bob. And here's a cute little wig from Raquel Welch called Stop Traffic. She is shoulder length, kind of that messy, layered bob kind of girl. She has a monofilament top about that big on the very top, and she has memory cap 3 in her, if you're interested in those other features. But it's another alternative to this beautiful, unstructured, casual look that we're all falling prey to right now, aren't we? Okay. Here's a cute little bob from Envy called Gia. Now she's a open cap construction, real basic, a really good budget piece, and excellent fibers. This one here is in the color Honey Breeze, which is a rooted color. She comes in both rooted and non-rooted colors. And Gia also comes in a monofilament, full mono top, and lace front. So you can get her in a really budget-friendly model as well as an enhanced model. This color is Honey Breeze. Now, another cute little unstructured wavy little bob. That's mid-length and above the shoulders and great for any occasion. This is Dallas from Paula Young, and I fell in love with this style. Up off the neckline, easy to wear, very cute. And she is a basic open cap construction. That's it. No bells and whistles for this young lady. And of course, she's at a very, very low price point and goes on sale frequently product. This young lady's name is Amal, and she's from Renee of Paris. Now she's got a little bit more length to her and not as many scattered or shattered layers, but she does have a lot of body and can give you some fullness and volume around this lower bob edge. She does a really good job of giving the side swept bang and leaning us a little towards those Judy Jetson vibes that I like to get going with these bangs. But this color is Macadamia Long Root, and her cap construction is a basic cap construction. So she's going to be a really good price point. Her materials seem to stretch really well and come back in very nicely. And I get a nice snug fit with her, and she covers very well, but it's not too tight. And I do feel like I've got some room to feel comfortable in this cap. So this is Amal from Renee of Paris. Now this young lady's name is Monroe, and she's from Godiva's Secret Wigs. This is the color Mochaccino Rooted. And let me do a spin for you here with this young lady, and you can see this version of that full unstructured bob. It's really interesting that there's so many people making the same kind of hairstyle, but that tells us how popular it really is. Everybody's doing it. So this is a basic cap construction as well. She seems to fit very well and have enough expansion in the elastics that are used in this particular wig. So really nice. And her bangs are a little bit shorter than, let's say, maybe Amal's. But you know, they all have some form of side swept bang, and you can always cut a little bang in there. If you wanted to go a little more full with the bang, you can see how that might look. Go across, maybe make it thicker, but you know, that's totally up to you. And they want to pull off the face very easily. So this is Monroe from Godiva's Secret Wigs. And then there's this young lady from Raquel Welch called Unfiltered in the color SS Cappuccino. Now this young lady has all kinds of bells and whistles, a mono part, lace front, and she is above the shoulder length, and she has a slight A-line to her shape. But another one of those unstructured bobs. This one has a little bit more beachy wave to her, and or you know, you can tame her down because she is heat-friendly fiber. So if you wanted to tame down some of that beachy wave, you're free to do so with this young lady. And here's another budget-friendly version of this beachy wave kind of unstructured bob. This is by Hairdo, and it's in the color Glazed Mocha. It's an open cap construction, heat-friendly fibers. Another great substitution if you're in a pinch or wanted to add to your wig wardrobe without investing a lot of money. And then finally, this is a blunt cut, shoulder skimming, unstructured bob that has fullness that gives it that bulk, a little bit more bulk that I have a tendency to like a lot. But this is called Nyx, and she's in by Renee of Paris, and she's in the color Mochaccino R. Mochaccino R. So here, I'll do a turn for you. And you can see she's a blunt cut, but you could add easily some layers if you wanted extra layers. And of course, this doesn't have any bangs, but she could have bangs put into her very, very easily. This lady happens to have a lace front mono part. So you can see that beautiful hairline, and the rest of her is just standard wig cap construction, but it does feel nice and roomy. It gives me that little bit of extra room that I feel with materials that have a lot more stretch. And if you can't tell by now, that's what I personally like to wear. I find that far more comfortable, allows me to wear them all day, more than 12 hours, and it feels really comfortable to me. So, but there are a lot of young ladies that would qualify for this wig wardrobe of mine, because I like to keep it kind of between my jawline and my collarbone. And the style can vary a little bit. The color can remain the same. That gives me a sense of comfort when I'm going out in public. People perceive me as this color hairstyle. It might just look like I've either got my hair trimmed or I let it grow a little longer, or maybe I just styled it differently, but the color remains the same. So you can see what this wig wardrobe looks like. And this is by no means defines exactly the only way to have a wig wardrobe. You can have wig wardrobes that include just anything, but it's wigs that you like. That's what makes it unique to you. I hope you've enjoyed this little foray into my wig wardrobe. And I've really had fun finding all of these young ladies. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this was helpful. You guys have a great week, and I will see you next time in Coco's Hair Solutions. Bye-bye.